Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to, again, because that's all about table space for me right now, we're going to just kind of rotate these cards, and we'll just go from left to right and then left to right, and that should work. Hopefully. Okay, darkened room. We have a Frog Bogmancer in the way. But I have Searing Blast, which is a 3-die attack, ranged 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is within range. I say let's use the action spell. And make a 3-die attack against him. It does reduce his target's defense by 1 for set attack. We have 1, 2, 3. One of those is a critical, so we keep rolling. It is a focus. We do not have anything to use or any focus to use, so we're going to generate one off of that. We do 3 damage to him. We can spot a fire symbol to do 1 damage to each enemy within range. That is enough to kill him. Oh wait, it's an attack. Hold on. Oh, reduces defense by 1. So he could have used that, I think. Hold on. Attack. Then discards 1 armor token for each remaining success. Oh, never mind. The Frog Boy would still be there. Because I would hit him for 3. He would block 1, because he got an armor token. I would then attack for 1 more. Yeah, I would attack for 1 more, which only puts 3 total damage on him. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Again, wanting to make sure we quote-unquote play this in the worst possible way for me. I feel like we're not using the Frox deck properly. In any order, left to right. Although, as soon as I get rid of the villain deck, I'll be drawing threat cards left and right. So that was 1 action. I think we'll use another action to cast Wind Chill. Oh, we do have to reroll the fire die first. Fire rerolls into water. Conveniently, Wind Chill actually has a water effect on it, but I don't think we'll have to worry about it. It's a 3-die attack. We got success, success, and 2 focus. I'll take my 2 focus. And the 2 successes is enough to kill him. Now, Frog Boy is gone. Alright, we're good there. We'll get rid of that. That's Lurker card. Yes, it is. Alright. We get rid of that. And because we know we need to be adjacent to things, so let's go 1, 2, 3, I guess. We'll look ourselves in the mirror. That'll be our last movement. We get to draw a card at the end of our turn. Success. Runic Insight is the new feat card we gained. We flip this over in any order. We activate each card in our threat area. We don't have any. We then go over here. We activate him. He eats one of our supplies, and then he flips a card. The card we're about to be attacked with is called Acid Reflux. The hero with the fewest cards in their threat area makes a green resist 4, and each other hero would make a resist blue 3. So I need a green resist 4. My green is 2. Critical. So 1, 2, 3, and I spend the focus to make it 4. Yeah. All right. Okay. So then we go here. I don't have a clue card. Then I may discard a card to change 1 alter die. Oh, wait. He eats a second supply because of that. Sorry, forgot about that one. Changes to that. Boo. So there we go. We are not next to the bookshelf, so we don't really care about it. Oh, okay. I think it's a... You may draw... I may have drawn a card and then may draw from the clue deck as well. I believe is how that's supposed to read. However, here we go. Activate a hero adjacent to this feature may gain 1 armor token. Well, duh. Why wouldn't I? And then activate a hero adjacent to the attached feature may draw a card from the clue deck. So what do we find in the mirror? We find Half Scroll. When revealed, a hero may take control of this card. Oh, neat. While adjacent to the altar, you may discard this card along with a matching copy of Half Scroll to place 1 quest token on the quest rules card. Hey, we've got a card. But what that does, delete that feature, the Darkened Room feature. Oh. For each supply gained, choose a hero in this room to draw 1 card. I'm curious with the way that's written in chat. I don't know if you guys know. So the bookshelf one there, it says, for each supply gained during this search test, choose a hero in this room to draw a card. Do you know if you can choose a hero multiple times, seeing as how I'm the only hero playing? Or is it one of those, because this is up to a 4-player game, that I could choose up to 4 of us to draw cards? And then the same would be for the interact action with the mirror. I can gain armor tokens. That'll be something we do need to look into. Where are we at here? That was the end of the quest turn. Flip this over. Flip our cards over. Or our tokens over. And it's our turn to go. Alright. I like the idea of moving. 1, 2, 3. Do I have a way to make myself move? No. So sadly, we're going to move again and open that door. So we open the door. This time, we find the locked chest. Oh, that's right. This is the thing I couldn't get out of the freaking... I couldn't get it out of the spot. I think it's going to be this way. It's going to take up 2 spaces. So... place a search token to draw a search card. And then, for each supply gained during this test, reveal 1 search. Then choose 1 to keep and shuffle the rest. But, strange fatigue. Weariness settles in. It could be some hex, or it could simply be natural exhaustion. Whatever it is, it must be tended to if you hope to continue the journey. There's no time to make camp, so you must dig deep for resolve to continue on. You cannot rest until you find what you are looking for. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature. Then each hero must discard 1 supply or make a resist strength 4. So the weariness is going to make me sick. Hooray. I think... resist. I have 1 die to resist 4. I resist, I take 3 damage. We'll pop those 2 back and we'll take a 5-er. That sucks. Resist. Does resist allow us to use armor? I don't think so. Yeah, because I think resist is like mental damage, whereas inflict is physical damage. So, at the moment, we have no way of resisting. We would get another door here. Pass through doorways. Does doorways actually take an action? Spawning. Oh, you know what we're not doing? That's why this seems too easy. Because as part of the revealing, we're supposed to spawn shit into the room. That's why it feels like we're not doing anything. Put this in your event area or threat area. So that'll be what's in here starting now, and then a raider shows up here. So we'll have the red raider show up there. Oh, that's what I was looking up, because now it does matter. Current space, blah blah. Once a figure begins its movement, it must be cleaned before resolving another effect. Heroes may resolve exhaust effects and use effects during their movement, as well as opening a door. A character is in a door space during the controlling hero's act. That hero may open the door. If the door is connected to an unrevealed, the room is revealed. Only one room can be revealed per hero act phase. After revealing, the character may finish moving. I can finish moving. Okay, so I was here. I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That puts us right there. Although he's a punchy guy, isn't he? Do I have any water? No, I don't have any water. I'd rather actually go, where am I? 1, 2, 3. Let's actually go there. It's a small room, so he's going to be able to get to us. So let's do this. We'll spend our third action to cast Wind Chill. Before we cast, we're going to exhaust this to roll up to 2 dice. And we're going to exhaust that and this to move 2 spaces. 2. So now I'm adjacent to the treasure chest. Alright, now 1, 2, 3. We're still within easy range to attack him. So we got 2 hits and a critical. And another hit. So it's a total of 4 hits. Our Frog Raider does have 1 armor, so he will absorb 1 of those, and he takes 3 damage. Our Frog Raider is the beefy boy. He's got 6 health. But he's a melee guy, so he gets to do that. However, I have 1 water that I happen to roll. So I'm going to use that's power on my spell, which is exhaust 1 minion within range. So I'm going to exhaust him, which means he's not going to activate this turn. And then we'll re-roll this. Oh crap, into a water. You know what? Might as well exhaust myself as well, and that fire, to put another point of damage on our Frog Raider. And changes it to that. Okay. I think I'm finally understanding things. Exhausts and uses are just kind of during your turn. They don't necessarily cost actions. It's the action cards. Put this in your threat. Discard 1 focus to discard this card. Activate, test that. If you fail, gain 1 threat token. Then for each threat token you have, either discard 1 focus. Oh, shite. Okay. So that opened a Froxling Swarm on us. I knew I was forgetting something because it seemed like it was too easy. Where are we at in the turn? That is that. Where's my deck of cards? I do get to gain this. Alright, so that guy, if he does inflict, which he's not going to. So that brings us to the end of my activation. Now the threat's turn from left to right. We'll take the Froxling Swarm. It does activate. It makes me do a test green 3. So we're looking to hit for 3. That's cocked die. It's off the board. We've got a focus and a hit. So we'll spend the 1 to make it 2. Is test just a you must succeed, or it's a succeed or fail? This is a general attribute. If there's no difficulty, the card text will specify how to resolve. If there's difficulty, the test will either be passed or failed. Okay, so you needed to roll 3 successes or you fail. Oh, well then there's no reason to spend that. Because it's either pass or fail. So I fail. If you fail, gain 1 threat token. Then for each threat token you have, discard 1 focus or suffer 1 damage. And then because there is a water, it will spot that and hit me for another point of damage. Threat tokens. When threat tokens represent the poisonous, sludge-like substance that frogs use to subdue their foes. Each time a character suffers damage from a threat card's inflict test, that character gains... Oh, wait. Threat cards inflict... Oh, shit. Okay, we've been doing this very wrong. This has been a lot harder than it should have been. Because you would be gaining these threat tokens, the hand over fist. But here we'll reroll the water to that. Each time a character with threat tokens would heal damage, they instead discard 1 threat token for each damage that would be healed. Okay. So we'll keep going. We'll go forward from here on. But it has to be from an inflict test, not a resist test. Okay. Bulks eats my remaining focus. And then flips over another concealing flatulence. Oh, and during this he unexhausts. That's his action, is to unexhaust. So his fart, I guess, armors up the raider, which sucks. Then that's our villain turn. Then we go to our quest turn. Now we actually have stuff to pay attention to. Okay, at any time a hero may discard any number of clue cards. Each hero who controls a clue card must either discard a focus for each clue card or make an intellect resist 3. If there is 1 P quest tokens, each hero must draw a threat card. So let's try and resist. We only get 2 hits, so we do take 8 points of damage. As the area itself is just horrendous. Each hero may discard 1 card to change 1 altar die to a result of their choice. Each hero in the altar's room may discard 1 focus to draw a card. And there are no water symbols. Well, knowing that I really need to not take inflicts, I'm not going to pitch that. And then we're actually just going to hold on to a bunch of that, or hold on to that. There is no water. We're not adjacent to the bookshelf, so we don't care. We're not adjacent to the mirror, we don't care. A hero adjacent to the locked chest may place 1 search token on this card to draw 1 search card. Sure, why not? Poxoid Bladder. It's a consumable. We can use it. Choose any enemy within range. Deal 2 damage to the chosen enemy and 1 damage to each adjacent enemy. Neat. That's cool. We'll take our consumable. Then activate a hero adjacent to the attack can draw a clue. If this hero takes control, discard the card. Sense of Dread. You may resist blue 4 to discard this card. Look at the bottom 2 cards of the clue deck, choose 1 to resolve, and shuffle the other back. Otherwise, discard this card and draw 1 card. I will discard and draw. Heck yeah, I will. Alright. And that's the quest turn. Fantastic, we're back to the hero turn. Alright, I think things are starting to make sense. All of this gets unexhausted. There is a lot of crap that is needed on this thing. I don't think armor tokens get to be used if I'm not making a defense roll. Or yeah, a roll of any kind. When a character or enemy suffers, place a number of damage tokens on the corresponding card equal to the amount of damage suffered. When a character or enemy suffers damage equal to, it's defeated. It is important to note that when a character or enemy suffers or is dealt damage, it is not reduced by their defense or armor tokens. Defense and armor tokens are used during attack or inflict tests. Ha! Nice. So I could just do like a runic fart on that guy. Or this poxoid bladder thing. So not knowing whether that's good or not, I think I am gonna toss my stinky fart bomb thing at the frog guy. He takes 2 damage, and he dies, because that puts him to 6. Wonderful. So we'll clean all of that up. That gets rid of that dude. That gets rid of that guy. Alright. We do need to search the locked chest. I really think we need to look at that. Alright, so let's start by using our Runic Insight feat. Make a blue test. For each success, do you gain focus on any time you make a test? The hero has any focus, he may discard 1 to return it to success. Otherwise, at the end of the test, hero may gain 1 focus for each focus result remaining. Hell yeah, I will. But for 1 success, I am allowed to change 1 alter die to the result of my choosing. I'll just change one of these to the wind symbol, and then I will spot said wind symbol to gain another focus, which gets us to roll that. Hey, look, it goes right back to that. So that's action, or no, that was a feat, so that was a free action. But now we can deal with the Froxling Swarm. It has an interact ability on it. Discard 1 focus by throwing it on the ground to discard this card. So we're good there. So that was an interact. That is an actual action. We will spend another action to cast the Orb of Seeking. It is a search test. Hit. We'll actually take the 2 focus off of that. And then we'll use that symbol on this card. It says to discard 1 search token from a feature card. So we'll remove the search token from the locked chest. We'll re-roll that into a, it looks like an earth spot. So we are within 1 space of it. We can make a, this one is a green search test. So we make a green die search test. So 2 dice for us. So we roll 2 dice. We will take that for a success. Spend a focus to gain a success off of that card there. So that gives us 3 successes. For each supply gained during this test, reveal 1. Alright, so hold on. Let's double check to make sure we did this all in the right order here. We cast an action that used 1. We interacted that used one. Interacted there. What else did we do? We had to have done something. I had a feeling we're out of actions. I don't know. Are we? No, because Runic Insight was free. Then we used an action to cast Orb of Seeking. And then we second action to interact. Okay, so we aren't out of actions. But we do gain 1, 2, 3. 3 supply tokens. And then we get to draw 3 search cards. So 3 search cards. I'll keep that up here for a moment. So we can either have an improvised shield event, which gains us 2 armor tokens, or we've got 2 of those, or we got blinding powder, consumable, used to exhaust a minion within range, or we can just exhaust it before rolling dice for your inflict test from an enemy within range to add 1 to your defense value for that test. That's pretty cool. I think we're just going to take this. It uses it up right away. And then we're going to shuffle those 2 back into there. That gives us 2 armor tokens. Let's see. So that puts that back. I think, shouldn't, but I think, let's see, exhaust to roll up to 2 alter dice, change 1 alter dice to your choice. Oh, and then we did search, so we do add a search token back to that. Although that Orb of Seeking is disgusting if I can remove search tokens on that. I think we'll stay there because we do need to grab another clue token, or clue card this turn, I think we'll do. So, what do we want to do then? We'll actually use our action to cast Invigorate upon ourselves. So that'll allow us to move a little bit farther, faster, just manipulate the board some more. So let's draw our card. That would be our last action. We go to our threat turn. There is no active threat cards. We're good. Move to our villain. Must either discard a focus or supply. I'll get rid of a focus. Then we go to our other villain card that gets flipped. Acid Reflux again. So it hits me for a green resist 4. So 2 die, needing 4. Or 2 die getting 2. So I take 2 damage. But that was a resist, not an inflict. That puts us up to 10. We need to start saving some of our damages here. We need to start healing, I think. I think this next turn might be a sit there and rest. Alright, we're good. Shit, I could discard clue cards at any token or time. But we activate. Hero controls a clue, must discard a focus for each clue they control. So I don't have to take that resist test and take possibly more damage. So we're good there. Each hero may discard a card. No, we're good. I don't want to discard for the drowned altar, and there's no water for the altar to drown us back. So we are good with these 2. Here, activate a hero adjacent to this may place a search token to draw a search card. Hell yeah. We get the blinding powder anyway. Nice. And then we do need to draw that. Torn Map. When revealed, a hero may take control of this card. While adjacent to the altar, you may discard this card along with a matching copy of Torn Map to place 1 quest token on the quest rules card. So I've got 2 half pieces of the quest. Oh, and because I took control, this gets discarded. So we're good there. And that's it. Alright, so that's us getting new ones. Yeah, we'll use this to move. 1, 2, 3. We'll use our Invigorate to move 3, which will open a door. We can roll up to 2 altar dice. Let's take these 2. So we get wind and circle. And then we get to draw a card off of that. Okay. So first things first, open, roll a feature card. Crack a door. Weapon rack. So we get a weapon rack, which is going to go against this wall. And what is the weapon rack in? Oh, hey look, prepared defenders. Even before pushing the door open, you hear sounds of preparation and battle shouts. The rattle of weapons or armor soon follow. The advantage is lost. However, there's nothing to do but to continue on. The search is far from over. When revealed, attach this to the room's feature card. Each enemy drawn when revealing this room gains 2 armor tokens. Hooray! Alright, we can cover that one up. And finally, the threat card we gain is a Frox Mudslinger, or Muckslinger. So it is the 3rd type of dude. There is our shadow space, is right here. You guys can kind of see what's going on. And then, let's see, he gains 2 armor tokens for that. Well, that sucks. But I do get to finish moving 3, so we'll go 1, 2, 3 to go in there. We're just going to go stand right next to him. Okay. Well, let's see if we can absorb some of those armor tokens. So we're going to take a second action and use Harpy Talons, which makes a agility attack. Green, 2 die. So we do get 1 critical. So we hit him for 3. He has 2 armor tokens and 1 defense, which blows up all of those. So we're good there. Then we will use our remaining action. Oh, hold on. We want to do this in the right order. Let's exhaust this and spend one of those to exhaust it. And then we get to change another die to a die or to one of our type. Or to, what is it? Change one other altar die to a result of your choice. In Searing Blast, we want to have fire. So let us change this to fire. And we got a second fire. Cool. Alright, so now we'll cast Searing Blast with our remaining action. Actually, you know what? Let's exhaust ourselves first, spending that fire to just assign him 1 point of damage, which allows us to reroll that. Now we'll attack. We got 3 hits and a critical. So we get another die, and that's a focus we don't have. So we're going to gain our focus point. It does 3 damage to him, and he's reduced defense by 1, so it's straight up 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and then check this out, because of what we did. We spend that remaining fire to assign 1 more damage and kill him. So, fun. Alright, my wizard's starting to do things. I like it. Alright, we got one of those ninja star things. So that clears that. I'm going to use my Reclaimed Knowledge feat to make a 3-point test. We got 3 and a focus, which I'll grab that token for. And It allows us to return a copy of a card to our hand. We're just going to take back that Searing Blast right away. And that spends that. We will end our turn. We grab another Orb of Seeking. Now, is there any way that I can... Nope, I don't have the wind to move myself. Okay. So, there is no threat token, or no threats to deal with. We do have to deal with the Belch Lord. First thing, he either discards focus or supply. Let's get rid of focus. Let's get rid of supply. See, hopefully that's the right answer. Probably not, but we can try. Next card. Noxious Presence Event. Each hero must make a resist orange 3. Each hero that suffers damage from this must either discard a supply or suffer a damage. Okay, so our orange is 2. We got 1, 2. We'll spend 1 of the focus to make that 3, which means we block all of it. The remaining focus I'll take back to my hand. And I don't suffer damage, so I don't have to get rid of anything else. I believe I got like 2 turns, and then I think he comes out to play. Villain. No, if the hero cannot draw because there's none left, the villain spawns. Okay, so we are 1 turn away, or 2 turns away from the villain spawning. Then we go to the quest turn. Quest turn, we must discard a focus for each clue card we have. We have 2 focus for 2 clue cards. And we're throwing supplies in the wrong box. I'm going to pitch a Stone Skin this time to change an alter die to a result of my choice. I think I'm going to swap that to that. We want the wind. Wind allows us to use Harpy Talons to just move for free. There is no water, so it's not trying to drown us. We are not near the bookshelf. We are not near the mirror. We are not near the locked chest. We are in the room with the... We are in the room with the weapon rack, so that's activate is a hero adjacent to this feature, which we're not, and we're not adjacent to it for the quest activate. So that's that, and a new turn.